Oh, it is out? Okay, so we can go do it. Let's go to Ulda, I think. Crank music? I mean, usually music is pretty cranked up. Where could it be? I think it's over here. Alright. Let's talk with them. It's a new icon, too. Newfound Journey. The Wandering Minstrel has a request for an experienced adventurer. This quest is available for a limited time only. Greetings, friend. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you are an adventurer. As for myself, I am a humble wandering minstrel. One who draws inspiration from the daring deeds of those in your calling. Yeah, this would be like one of my first anniversary things, so I don't know if it's someone just said, ah, I feel so nostalgic. If you have a moment, there is a favor I would ask of you. Will you not hear me out? In part due to the promotional efforts recently, during the recent Moonfire Fair, more people are seeking to take up adventure. Not all are yet wise to the ways of the world, however, and I fear they might fall prey to the less principled types in Ulda. If one such as you were to help them on their way, I would feel more at ease. What say you? Will you not take a fledgling adventurer under your wing? I'm truly grateful. Now, I believe a carriage is due to arrive shortly. If you go and wait at the gate of Nald, chances are a soul will wander in who has just embarked on the path of adventure. Pray greet them and offer your help. Are we going to be a quest giver? Is that what they're talking about? Worry not, you'll have no trouble identifying them. You need but look for someone absorbed in their surroundings. I dare say I will feel like glimpsing into the past. Right to the part where you are greeted by a helpful stranger. What is gonna happen? We're waiting here. I should have fixed my helmet. I was gonna go look goofy as shit. Oh my god. Oh my god! Wait, what did he say? Was it... I want to say it was Oi Adventure over here. Fuck, dude. Who are you? This is your first time in an MMO and you see this guy walk up to you, what do you do? Wait, you could do some really... you could do some funny fucking... You remember the guy with the chocobo hat? Oi, adventure! Oh my god. An experienced adventurer, you say? And you want to help me on my way? And, well, I could certainly use some guidance. I've never been anywhere near as big a city busy as Ulda. My name is Nagia Jakya, but just Nagi will do. And as you rightly guessed, I'm an aspiring adventurer. That's why I left my village and came here. So I understand that you first need to register at the Adventurers Guild. Do you know where it is? Take him there. Take him there right fucking now. Don't just tell him where it is. I want to go back there. Just through the door, is it? Thank you. I'll head there at once. Uh-oh. Nagi rushes off before you can offer further explanation. Perhaps you should follow him to the quicksand. In and out. In and out. Come on, Nagi, you can do it. Oh, it's you again. To be honest, I'm quite nervous. It's heartening to have you here, too. Oh my god, it's been so long. Why, hello there. What can I do for you today? That's what I did for her voice. I remember that to this day. The lad's here to register, is he?
Yes, madam. I wish to join the Adventurers Guild. My name is Nagia Jakia, and I'm 16 years old, practically a grown man.
Aren't we a lively one? Mobity's the name. And if you want to be an adventurer, then you've come to the right woman. There's nothing to it, really. You just need to write your name in the register. Come. With that, you're officially a member of the Adventurers Guild. If you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a tale of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. God damn it, dude. Now then, normally I'd offer you the Grand Tour. But in light of a present company, I reckon you ought to have it from her. She's a renowned adventurer, after all, the bleeding champion of Eorzea. You could do far worse than to get her advice. To begin with, mayhap you could recommend a guild here in Ul'dah for Nagi to join. If it's too noisy in here, there's a bench just outside where you can have a nice little chat. Oh, do we help him pick his class? His starting class? What's perfect for Nagi?
I must confess, choosing a guild is quite daunting. I appreciate any advice you can offer. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending. Hold on, in just a second.
Alright, let's talk guilds. I admit I had a little tear there. I'm all ears, Reba. Adventuring can be dangerous. What attracted you to it? Why did you want to become an adventurer?
A merchant who was in the carriage with me,
Brett, something asked me much the same thing.
At the time, I couldn't give a proper answer. I had a reason for leaving home, of course, but I couldn't express it in words. But having now set foot in Ul'dah, it became clear to my mind. I wanted to know what lay beyond the horizon. Wanted to see it with my own eyes, and be amidst it.
I need a second chat, I'm sorry. I want to say we've been playing this game for close to a year, maybe. I can't even get the words out. Fuck me. I might not be playing it as much as I used to be, but I still enjoy every damn minute of it. Alright, we gotta get through it. Beating this game was the hardest fucking thing I can help an adventurer out. You've been to many places, right? You like it then? Traveling, that is. I love traveling. There's nothing like the thrill of seeing new sights. So you do. I have an older sister. During the calamity, we fled Gridania and took refuge in a village in the mountains. I ended up staying in a secluded place, and it's long been a dream of mine to travel the world. But inexperienced as I am, I don't know if I could live a life on the road. Is there a guild that could help equip me with the skills I need? I gotta go with that one. I see. A place where I can learn how to protect myself and others. If I recall correctly, Ul'dah is home to the Pugilists and the Thaumaturges Guild. Of those two, I'd choose the Pugilists. I've always enjoyed rigorous exercise, and I'm quite confident in my physical abilities.
Yes, I believe this is the guild for me. I'll go and join at once.
I can show you the guild if you like.
Thanks for your concern, but I should be fine.
If you still have time, though, could we meet again afterwards? There are a few things I'd like to ask you about.
Great. I'll look for you here when I'm done.
Oh, it just puts me through the cutscene, it looks like. You wait a good while, but there is no sign of Nagi. Perhaps you should go look go look in on him at the Pugilist Guild. Yeah, let's do that. That was a most impressive display, young one, watching you. I reminded of my youth. Swift, strong, handsome. Not to say that I'm not these things anymore, of course. You're too kind, Master Hammond. And I'm sure you're still as all those things and more. Now, Nagi. Take care you don't flatter the old man overmuch. His neck wouldn't bear his head getting any larger. Oh, Reba. I'm glad to say that the pugilist agrees with me. My thanks for your recommendation. Well now, Reba, to think that you're the one who sent Nagi to us. The lad possesses rare talent, and I look forward to watching him grow in our art. Right then, my boy. Remember today's lesson well, and keep at your training. Next time, we shall try something a little harder.
I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. So engrossed was I in the combinations, I lost track of time. Oh, I should mention something. As I was training, a peculiar minstrel approached me. He said that if I'm resolved to walk an adventurous path, I should seek him out for a task. Moreover, he asked that you accompany me. If you're willing, he's apparently waiting at the Ruby Road Exchange. My friend, you have done a splendid job as a guide. I was right to entrust the task to you. What? Do you mean to say Reba approached me at your behest? She did, I must confess. You see, for my next composition, I seek to capture the essence of the times. While any number of subjects will be worthwhile, of greatest interest to me is the recent rise in the ranks of adventurers. And thus bringing different generations of adventurers together. I had hoped for inspiration to strike.
My immersion. Let's go meet up with Nagi. Come on, let's begin looking around. Ooh, is this the local cuisine? Goodness, but everything looks amazing. In the course of your journeys, you must have sampled all kinds of food, from simple fare to exotic feasts. I look forward to sampling everything too. We've seen a lot of good food. I don't eat or drink anymore after certain events. Welcome, welcome. What is it you're after? Objects with a connection to the calamity, you say. Why, I have just the thing. An amethyst ring from Ishgard, steeped in sentimental value. 5 years ago, on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, a young temple knight set out from his homeland, wishing to do his part for Eorzea, when his nation would not. The man never arrived in the flats. En route, he came upon a merchant being attacked by a dragon and lost his life going to the stranger's aid. This was his ring, an heirloom passed down through his line. What a tragic tale. But I wonder, how did the ring find its way back? If the knight fell, it seems the merchant couldn't have survived unscathed. I remember now. Though the knight was mortally wounded, he succeeded in striking down the dragon, and this was his last breath. He entrusted the ring to the merchant. Yes, that's how it happened. Oh, she's scamming. That's right. So, what do you say? If you're interested, I'm willing to part with the relic for a special price, but for today only. This feels a bit dubious. It is. Shall we look around some more? There's bound to be other things out there.
Greetings and welcome to my exhibit. Feel free to browse at your leisure and don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. We're looking for objects that bear a connection to the calamity. Do you have anything that fits that description? As a matter of fact, I do. Yonder pane, entitled The Sultanah 7, depicts an inspiring event from the calamity. It was the final days before the fall of Dalamud. Its inexorable approach foretelling our impending doom. Panic spread like wildfire, while many in their desperation turned on the Sultanate. Looting and rioting broke out across Ilda. To quell the masses, Her Royal Majesty Nanama ul Namo took to the streets with a guard consisting of only 7 subjects, but they alone had the courage to stand with their Sultana. There, she addressed the rabble. Heed me, my beloved citizens. The realm lies upon the brink of the 7th umbral era. Yet so long as we live, we must not forget our compassion. Now is not the time to take from your neighbor, but to proffer him in the hand of succor. Brought to their senses by her words, the people laid down their arms and set about healing the wounds they themselves had inflicted on Ulda. And those who returned from the battlefield found their home much as they had left it, a gleaming jewel in the desert. Her Majesty sounds like a great ruler. Ulda is fortunate to have her watching over it. Thanks for sharing the tale. It is indeed inspiring, and you've done an incredible job capturing it in glass. So far so good. Let's look around just a little more. House of Splendors, what kind of place is this, I wonder? I see you're not familiar with the house. We offer wares in exchange for scripts, but our services are available only to those we know and trust. So, if I want to be a customer, I need to make a name for myself. One day, Nagi. One day. As much as I like to assist you, we can only do business with referred individuals. Well, fuck me. One day, Nagi, one day. Greetings. From daily necessities to unusual curios, I deal in all manner of wares. If there is something in particular you seek, you need but ask. Maybe you should leave your cam off. Let's just say you're gonna turn it off anyways. What the fuck is gonna happen? No, I'm gonna leave it on. I'll be good. I can keep it on. The two of you are adventurers, are you not? In which case, I have something that you may be interested. It's a journal I acquired from an adventurer who retired injured. The man recorded his experiences during the calamity in detail, and I dare say it was value for students of history. Oh, an adventurer's first-hand account. I'd love to pore over it. Do you keep a journal of your adventures as well, Reba? If so, I'd love to read it too one day. With your permission, of course. Something like that. Oh, for another historical piece, I also have a scrapbook of articles of the Raven, Britannia's leading tabloid. These mainly cover events outside the calamity, however. Articles from the Raven, you say? I just say we've seen enough. Let's find a quiet spot to discuss what to bring back. Right. This looks as good a place as any. I don't know about you, but that was all very new and exciting to me. Talking to myriad people, learning the tale behind each object. It's been a great experience, and I won't soon forget it. Now then, we need to decide what we want to take to the minstrel. Have you made up your mind?
I think the journal.
I see. I did consider that too, but in the end, settle on something else. What is it? If you don't mind, I like to keep it a secret. A surprise. Come, let's purchase our respective items and meet back when the minstrel awaits.
You're a mess. That's not good.
Welcome back. You've each found an item, I trust? Well now, what have we here? The journal of an old adventurer, you say? Despite the vendor's claims, such records typically do not have much historical value on account of their limited perspective and inherent partiality. Yet by the same token, they have great value to me, for they offer a glimpse into the writer's heart. There is no richer material for penning verses. Now then, what of you, young Nagi? And what might this be? It's a scrapbook of the articles from the Raven. You see, my sister is a reporter for the tabloid. During the calamity, she traveled the realm, interviewing adventurers about their journeys, and I love nothing more than to hear her tale. They seemed like such a diverse crowd, adventurers. No two people were alike, and yet they were united in the free, unshackled lives they lived. It struck a chord with me, and in time I found myself admiring them. Looking back, it was my sister who instilled it in me, the desire to see the world, to become an adventurer. That's why I chose this scrapbook. I see. The footprints someone leaves on their journey become the starting point for another. Yes, a verse comes to me, a blessing for those souls who are taking their first chary steps into the unknown. Pray lend me your ears. I'll be good. Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida. And I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. First of all, I wish to thank you for continuing to grace us with your presence. You and your fellow adventurers are our inspiration, and this shall never change. The world, however, is an ever-changing place, mysterious in its elusiveness. Unexpected hardships may turn our lives upside down. And though we all desire peace deep in our hearts, the sparks of conflict never cease to be struck. Like an adventurer's journey, the world is constantly moving around the unknown, and it takes considerable courage to alter course. Yet I ardently believe that it is a small but significant step in our quest to create new adventures. Indeed, another great chance or change is about to visit the world, and it shall open the way to exciting new journeys. And 'tis our abiding hope that our journey together shall ever continue on to the distant horizon and beyond. Now the time has come for your vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Return to your walking the path, and know that you are in our hearts always. Till next we meet, I bid you safe travels. Thank you for the generous reward and the uplifting verse. It gives me courage for the road ahead. Speaking of which, it's time I set out on my own. Though it was brief, I enjoyed our time together. And I hope to see you again somewhere out there. Come what may, never forget to smile. I've been fully teared up since the start of this scene with the vision. Though much and more has lost in the calamity, intrepid souls continue to set forth, paving the way unto the future. Intrepid souls continue to set forth, paving the way unto the future. In such a moment in history do we stand, and for you, I would perform another song. Oh, no. Your life is a riddle, to bear gladness and grief. Beneath stars and through storms, the answers to seek. Your footprints are threads to be gathered and woven, a song of dawn resplendent, dancing high to the heavens. From the embrace of the gods, though mankind has been torn, upon winds eternal lives and memories are born. The future is unwritten, bring it rapture or sorrow. Our journey shall continue unto tomorrow and tomorrow. I wonder, how did you feel as you watched Nagi set off? Did the sight fill you with worry for a fledgling adventurer? Or did it awaken fond memories of your own humble beginnings? Whichever it may be, I know that yours is a journey more trying than most. It doesn't stop. It's a roller coaster. It keeps. There will be times when you are overcome by loneliness, and each step feels heavier than the last. In such a moment, I bid you remember this. So long as you harbor love for this world, ever shall there be a place for you in it. Your adventures will never end. It's so funny how the developers and the writers can fit something so powerful into the grandest quests all the way down to a small anniversary chain.
I don't know how apparent it's been. I've been rolling tears
Ever since we watched him walk into the city. I really hope that this game, that this community continues to do great things, because I will always be back. I might not play it as much as I did whenever we first started. This game will always have a spot in my heart.
This is something I'm going to remember for a very, very long time. That got me just as bad as when we went through with Endwalker. I think that's a good point to end stream on.